If you want to absolutely dominate on Corrode, you need to be going Gekko. By the end of this video, you will understand why Gekko's util is extremely optimized for this map. You will also learn where and how to use his util, as well as some good plant spots paired with some post-plant lineups that make for clips like these.
Last player standing.
Saw you, Mosh!
One enemy remaining.
Let's go!
So if you also want to hit clips like these, make sure you watch until the end. Alright, firstly, let me tell you why Gekko's util works so well with this map. So we all know that Corrode is full of corners that at times can be super annoying to clear. But you see, with Gekko's util, it makes it super easy for you to clear these annoying corners. For example, you could just throw your Dizzy or Wingman and that alone will clear multiple angles, and you can just pick them up when you're done and just use them over again. Additionally, Corrode's paper thin walls can make it super annoying to plant and expose yourself to many angles, but having Wingman to plant for you is extremely convenient and it helps you out a lot. Gekko's Moshpit is also extremely helpful if you know lineups for it, which I will teach you in this video. These lineups make it extremely easy to play time and get you easy round wins. Okay, now that I showed you why Gekko is so good on this map, let me show you how to actually use his abilities, starting with Dizzy. Dizzy is a great flash for this map because it lets you clear multiple angles at the same time. For example, this lineup on A site lets you clear most of yard, pocket, and additionally, it clears most of the actual site too. To do this lineup, you first want to find this little line in between these two rails. Then you run up to it, and when on it, you jump throw Dizzy while aiming your crosshair at the lower part of this rectangle above the window.
Dizzy's up top!
This one flash gives you crazy value from one piece of util alone. And the best part is that you can reclaim Dizzy if you do end up taking site.
Dizzy's up!
The only thing to note while executing this flash is that there might be someone hiding behind either this box or this box. So just make sure to spam them or clear them somehow before picking a site to entry from. For A site, there is also this flash that gets most of yard, pocket, and the guy behind this box. This flash is great for when you're not sure if you're committing to site because it lets you get info, then reclaim Dizzy safely behind this box. And if there is someone behind this box, you can even get a free pick. To do this lineup, you want to be close to this wall and then aim for the right side of this third square on the wall, then just jump throw.
Right there! Dizzy's up top! Sana.
For B site, it's way easier due to the site being more open. So for this site, a great flash to do is this one where you just throw it towards the top of cubby. This flash clears most of site, elbow, heaven, and B-link as well. And finally for mid, you could throw this flash that goes straight across mid if you want to advance. But if you don't want to commit as much, you could just throw this one that goes over this roof, which still gets you a lot of info. Okay, now that we know how to use Dizzy, let's talk about Wingman. Just like Dizzy, Wingman is also able to clear angles well. Wingman can be used to clear smaller angles where you wouldn't want to waste your Dizzy. For example, this lineup where Wingman clears A pocket, or this one where he clears backside on B. For the first lineup, you want to be touching the wall to the right and aim Wingman's trail in the middle of these two metal beams.
Go get him, buddy!
For the second one, you just need to be close to the entrance and make sure the edge of Wingman's trail is aligned with the edge of this wooden frame.
Get him, Wingman! Dizzy's up top! Right there!
You can even use Wingman on mid if you don't have your Dizzy or if it's on cooldown. How you want to use Wingman on mid is really up to you, but it'll definitely help you clear some of the corners. These Wingman spots we went over are good. However, his main value comes with his ability to plant spike, but I'll talk more about that on the next segment. Before the end of this segment, I want to talk about the timing to use Wingman. Firstly, you would want to use Wingman either before planting, where you have a timing to reclaim him and then have him ready to plant, or use him at post plant after reclaiming him. What you can really do is reclaim Wingman after you plant, then throw out Wingman for early info. Fun fact, on B site, when you throw Wingman in the middle of this wall while next to this box, and there's someone around this area, Wingman will actually just keep running towards the wall infinitely and make a bunch of noise. This gives you 3 scenarios for you to gain an advantage. Scenario 1 is where the enemy walks away and Wingman returns to you. This gives you more time to stall the timer. 2. The enemy tries to be sneaky and goes to the bomb anyways, thinking they'll get past Wingman. In this situation, Wingman just stuns them and you can just wallbang them and get an easy kill. The third option is if they get nervous and just shoot the Wingman. If they do this, you can just peek out while they're shooting the Wingman and get a kill. 2 of these scenarios will probably get you a free kill. And if the enemy isn't standing in that spot, you can still gain info towards B lane. Anyways, what you can also do with Wingman on post plant is, when someone's on bomb, you can throw Wingman to either stun them while defusing and get a free kill, or make them get off bomb and stall the timer. This particular Wingman lineup on A site is very strong for this. To do this lineup, you need to align yourself with the corner of this wall, then align the edge of Wingman's trail to the edge of this pillar. If you use this and combine it with a Moshpit lineup as well, you'll win every round. Now that you learned how to use Wingman normally, let me show you how to use him to plant and show you some Moshpit lineups to go with it. First off, Wingman and Moshpit are one of the best util combos ever, so you're going to want to pay attention to this part of the video because I will show you where to plant with Wingman and some Moshpit lineups to go with those plant spots. Starting off with A site, you're going to want to plant over here behind this box. This plant spot is good because you don't need to have that much of site control to plant. After that, for the lineup, you'll go back to main, touch this wall, and align yourself with these 2 edges. It's okay if it's not perfect. Once in that position, turn around and aim your crosshair at this little square on the fan. Then just throw normally. This lineup is great for stalling, and if you have an Odin, you can also spam the wall when your Moshpit lands for a chance to get a free kill. There is also a Mosh lineup for when you're defending A site. This lineup is good for stalling the entry and giving your teammates time to rotate. To do this lineup, you want to try and align yourself with this wall, then aim your crosshair at this little rectangle sticking out from the window. The only thing to note is that you should have someone to calm if they're coming A, or try to hear the enemies before throwing Mosh. For example, in this clip, I hear multiple people, I see Fade's Haunt, and Cypher has his king. Now, let's talk about B site. For B site, you're gonna want to plant over here. This plant spot is good because you don't have to advance onto site as much, and nobody can shoot your Wingman or yourself while reclaiming your Wingman. After planting, to do the lineup, you want to come over here to this corner in main. Then take out your Moshpit and align the corner of this square with the 3rd line on this door frame.
Saw you, Mosh!
This lineup is really good because the radius of Mosh makes it so enemies can't hold you in this off angle or in this area either. This forces enemy to play either all the way back here or all the way up here, which can be cleared with Wingman if you have him. There is also a Moshpit lineup for when you want to play from mid-top. This lineup lands on the same plant spot. To do this lineup, back into this corner and align this little triangle with this middle pipe connector. Then just jump throw.
Moshpit!
If you're defending B site, you can throw Moshpit on main without exposing yourself with this lineup. For this lineup, you want to go to tower, back up into this corner, and aim for the corner on this wooden frame.
Right there. Blow him up, Mosh.
Just like the other defending lineup, you want to make sure you hear the enemies or get comms from a teammate that they are going B. Before we move on to the next segment, just remember that these post-plant lineups are way stronger when paired with the wingman post-plant lineups that we went over in the last segment. Okay, with that out of the way, we can now move on to our last segment, which talks about Thrash. Thrash is a great ultimate for this map because he lets you clear many corners and get info. Even if you don't get someone with Thrash, you can still get info, reclaim Thrash, and try to get someone again or just get more info. There isn't much to talk about for Thrash because he's more timing and situation based and you can use him anywhere. One thing that I did find out by playing with Thrash in the custom is that on B site you can get up on this box with Thrash and jump from an unexpected angle to get someone back here. The only thing is, to pull this off, you might have to practice the timing of this jump so you don't mess it up. Another thing that you can also do is use Thrash from tower and jump onto top of cubby. That way you can skip a few corners and get to where you want faster. Also, as a general note, always try to reclaim Thrash because it gives you crazy value if you can use him 2 times. As proof that Gekko is the new Corrode meta, I've put together a mini montage of a real competitive game I played using Gekko and using most of the things from this video. So if you can, try to recognize some of the plays in this montage and see if you can remember them from what I taught you in this video. Enjoy.
Have a nice day, guys.
I hope you guys enjoyed that and noticed the lineups and strategies that I explained earlier. I did have more footage that was way better with some crazy clips, but unfortunately I recorded that with Xbox Game Bar and the footage glitched a few minutes into the video and got stuck on this frame for the whole recording. I don't know if this was a problem with my PC or Xbox Game Bar, but yeah, sorry I didn't have all the footage. Anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed and thank you so much for making it this far. I also do editing work for Valorant creators. I edit and have experience with all Valorant content types, such as this type of content all the way to montages and funny videos. So if you're interested and want details, please leave a comment below or email me at hotsteam24000@gmail.com. I would also highly appreciate if you like this video because it took me a very long time to write the script, shots, record the footage, and edit. Also, please consider subscribing because I post all kinds of Valorant shorts that ranges from educational content like this to funny Valorant memes. Lastly, let me know in the comments if you want me to make more guide videos like this. See you guys next time. Hot Steam out.
Yo, wait, what? Wait, what even happened? The clone! Bro, the clone, what?